Greetings, greetings, greetings. Wonderful, wonderful deep divers. Shout out to everyone who's here. And, I hope your day is going good, deep divers. I hope you're in good spirits. I hope you're raising the frequency. And like I always say, we got a lot to talk about. I haven't done a live for a long time. Make sure you give thanks. I want everyone hit that super chat, give thanks. Like I say, I'm not doing these lives a lot. Let's start with gratitude, and we're gonna dive into it. Let me give a huge shout out to Brian Divisions, the great one. You are truly appreciated. Brian Division sent me that song 5D. I'm gonna play it. In the meantime, deep divers, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button. The great shift is happening all around the world. Make sure you hit that super chat. I'm going to play this song. Let's start with gratitude and let's give thanks.
Yeah. Shout out Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, Brian Divisions. Yeah. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, that's unlikely. We in 5D, the fifth dimensional reality. No 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G.
Hold up. That song was too insane. Once again, deep divers, I want to read your comment. I want everyone to hit that super chat. Give thanks. Let's start the show off with gratitude. Let's start the show off right. A person's perspective, you are appreciated. Shout out to you. And let me shout out to everyone who's been getting the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. And at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Also, go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts, deep divers, ralphsmart.com/close. We're going to start this off right, deep divers. I want to say a shout out to Brian Divisions, who sent in this masterpiece. In the meantime, we just started, deep divers. Let's start the show off with gratitude. Let's start the show off with gratitude. Hit that super chat. Give thanks for Infinite Waters. Share the video. Smash that like button. We're going to play the song. We're going to get into it. I want to read every single comment today. You know, I don't do lives, deep divers, a lot. So I'm here. And I want to read your messages. I want to read your questions. We're going to get into a whole lot. Earth Goddess 77, you are appreciated. I'm reading messages in live time, deep divers. Hit that super chat, leave a message, and let me play this.
Yeah. Shout out Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, Brian Divisions. Yeah. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, that's unlikely. We in 5D, the fifth dimensional reality. No 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G, that's unlikely. We in that 5D, that fifth dimensional reality. Yeah, I don't need no 5G because I live in 5D. I don't need new towers, I just need more up them pine trees. So when I kick it, then you know just where you'll find me. And if you ask, then you know just what the time be. It's now. I'm in the present, in the clouds, but both feet on the ground. To Mother Gaia, connecting to the source all around. These waters also infinite, frequencies all surround. Enter and exit my cells through the miracle of sound. But I prefer the natural vibes of those from El Cell Tower. You are so quick to roll it out with no test on it. its true power. Maybe you should just take your time, give it more than just an hour, and think about the effect you can cause, so don't hide or cower. But we know why, it's the need to constantly progress. Money, power, and success, fear there won't be crumbs left if you're not the one who doesn't win the war or conquest. And prove to the world that you simply think that you are the best. But the real step is to get to 5D, an emotionally open, true and loving light being, not holding grudges or creating blame for fighting, but shining all your truth and light that is so blinding. Light to the darkness, let's take this time and mark this down as the first step of reaping all our harvest. Yeah, ain't it marvelous? We're all life artists, just as smart as Ralph. We're creators who all thought this. So let's unite without a fear, and bring the light to those we're near. No 5G tower can devour the connection to this planet that is always ours. 5G, we in 5D. We ain't need no 5G. We in 5D. We ain't need no 5G. That's unlikely. We in 5D, the fifth dimensional reality. No 5G. We in 5D. We ain't need no 5G. We in 5D. We ain't need no 5G. That's unlikely. We in that 5D, that fifth dimensional reality. Yeah.
That was powerful. Deep diver. Shout out to everyone who's here. Like I said, we just started off the show. Hit that super chat. Smash that like button. Share the video. Let's start off the show with gratitude, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Deep divers, how you feeling today? I want to read every single comment. I told you, I only do these live streams because I want to interact with you in live time. It's not about me. This is the people's show. This is the people's show. Joe Black, you are appreciated. I live in my car with less than $240 in my account, so I know you can give also. We are really connected. You will get it back. Joe, I got $1 million for you. Like I always say, gratitude always wins. Gratitude always wins. Don't give me your life savings, Joe. Give it to the cat down the road. If you made it here, deep divers, you are appreciated. KJ Avenue, you are appreciated. Hit that super chat, deep divers. Leave a message. I want to answer your questions. I want to read your messages. And we're about to get into it. Like I said, the great shift is happening right now. It's a great time to be on the planet. It's a great time to be alive. And like I tell you, we already won. You know, so much is happening right now on the planet, and we got to stay focused. We got to stay focused. We got to stay alert to what's happening. Where should we start, deep divers? Like I say, we got a whole lot to talk about. So check this out, deep divers. Even though I make YouTube videos, I'm not really on YouTube. But sometimes, every now and again, you know, I like just to be browsing on YouTube, just to say, okay, what are YouTube promoting, for example, on the homepage, right? So when I take a look at what YouTube promotes on the homepage, you start to realize the matrix that we're living in. You start to realize that they're going to show you everything except that real stuff, except the awakening, except knowing who you really are. The distractions are real out there. And that's why I told you that if you can see through the illusion, congratulations. If you can see through the distractions, congratulations. So I'm browsing and I'm seeing all of these videos, and I'm taking a look at it saying, okay, but there's one video that's missing. What video is missing, deep divers? What video is missing? Shout out to everyone who's here. Smash that like button, deep divers, share the video. The shift is happening. Can you feel it? I can feel it. The cat down the road can feel it. We can all feel it here. Right? So you start to realize that how the game is set up is set up in a certain way where the inorganic ones don't want you to wake up. The inorganic ones definitely don't want you to wake up. A video on how the truth can set you free. Thank you. Thank you. A video on how the truth can set you free. If you go on the YouTube homepage, you won't find a video like that. And this shows you that the matrix is everywhere. The good news, though, is that it doesn't matter, because right now the shift is happening and it's only going to grow. It's only going to multiply. But I do want you to know that the game is rigged. And I do want you to know that everything in this matrix is set up in a certain way that they've got to hide the truth. Because you see, one truth is more powerful than 1,000 lies. Slow motion this side. Let me tell you this, deep divers. You know, a lot of people can feel the shift that's happening. You know, a lot of people now are able to see the game that's being played. The game which is designed to keep you asleep, keep you distracted, keep you entertained. The game that's designed to always take you outside of yourself. And what we've got to remind ourselves of is that it's over. Things are coming down faster than you can say, you know what. And the reason why the program is crashing is because people all around the world are starting to wake up. Deep divers, make sure you smash that like button. We got a whole lot to talk about. I want everyone here, hit that super chat. Let's start off the show with gratitude, deep divers, because I've got a whole lot to talk about. I'm going to play this song. Hit that super chat, leave a message. Like I say, when I do a live stream, it's not about me. This is the people's show. Hit that super chat. Let me read your message. Let's dive into it. In the meantime, let's raise the frequency. I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here. So happy to manifest whatever you want, to be whatever you want. It's a choice. Freedom is a must. We have to become the spoon. Let me give a thank you to I Am the Grill. You are appreciated. Thank you. And much love to all of you wonderful, wonderful deep divers who are here. Oh, we're raising the frequency, deep divers. Raising the frequency. So the shift is happening all around the world. Like I told you, so many things are happening right now on the planet. It's heating up. I told you about how the weather is changing. We're going to talk about why the weather is changing. If you've noticed, I was born in London, deep divers. And in the United Kingdom, it's been the driest August in UK history. All over Europe, it's been a very dry summer. It seems like it's an endless summer. But there's a reason why it's heating up on the planet no one's talking about. First and foremost, Miss Official, you are appreciated. Thank you for being a guiding light on my path, love and gratitude. Hey, you are appreciated. Truly sensitive in the house. I saw my higher self. Hey, you are appreciated. Smash that like button, deep divers. Smash that like button. Share the video. The shift is happening. So when we realize that all around the world, weather is changing, even Antarctica is getting hot over there. We have to realize that a great shift is upon us. We're living in a whole new world, right? And a lot of people are waking up despite the distractions. It's obvious now. You're in a matrix. The reason why is because the writing is on the wall. A lot of people right now are not believing in what they used to believe in. And this is the reason why the shift is happening all around the world. For instance, a lot of people used to believe everything they saw on the TV, everything they saw on the news, everything their parents told them, their teachers told them. And now people are having a mind of their own. This is the reason why the shift is happening. I want to read every single comment today, deep divers. Hit that super chat. Hit that super chat. And leave a message. I want to read your messages. Deep divers, you got something to tell me? You got something to ask me? I'm here. Gabriella, you are appreciated. I really appreciate you. And you make me grow a lot. Thank you. Hey, you are appreciated. You are so appreciated. Thank you so much. So a shift is happening. You see, when you realize that once you start to awaken, you can't go back. And this is the reason why a lot of people who have everything, once they start to wake up, they realize that what they had isn't that important, because what they now know is worth more than diamonds and gold. How you feeling, deep divers? You really want me to dive in? Dive deep? Or we're just warming up right now? How you feeling, deep divers? How's your day going? I wanna talk to you in live time. I want to know what's on your mind, deep divers. I want to know if you can feel the shift too. Right? I want to know if your life is also changing. I wrote down, once you have tasted infinity, you will never go back to your old life. I'm somebody who has been able to see how this matrix works because I've worked in it. And I've also started out even on social media back in the day, so I can see how the algorithms work. And like I told you, when YouTube first started, it was an experiment, meaning that everything was allowed. And it was a level playing field. In other words, you had videos on awakening which were more popular than any other videos on YouTube. In fact, at one time and at one point, all there was on YouTube was videos helping people wake up from the matrix. It got to a point where that was the only thing on YouTube that was going viral. I would make a video, how to open your third eye, 5 million views the next day. Right? All my videos were going viral. And as time passed, a lot of people were waking up. But you see, let me shout out to Joe Black. Oh, deep divers, this is like shout out to everyone who's here. Like I said, I want to read every single comment. Hit that super chat. Share the video. Smash the like button, deep divers. Let's get this in the algorithm. I'm going to read every single comment, every single message. Joe Black, I have questions. I might not be able to go to the next level without talking to you. It's super deep. Hey, like I say, let me know it, Joe Black. Add me on Instagram, deep divers, Ralph Smart. So as time began to move on, you started to see a whole shift, even on YouTube and the internet. They realized that instead of people distracting themselves, they were using the internet, they were using YouTube to wake up and spread a message. And this is the reason why they had to do something about it. And what they did was change the algorithm. In other words, to make sure millions of people don't wake up, they had to start making people dumb down. And that's why I told you, when I went on the homepage about 1 hour ago, I said, okay, I'm still waiting to see a video. Maybe I can find one video that's going to help me wake up. Not a video in sight. Then I realized, okay, yes, there is an agenda to make sure you stay fast asleep. Bread and circuses Are you not entertained? And this is the shift that's happening, because a lot of people can see through the big illusion. They can see through the deception and how people are being lied to. The shift is happening all around the world, and that's the good news. And it's a sign that we already won. 3 things that can never be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. I'm talking to everybody. And that's why Infinite Waters is inspiring millions of people. Because I know it's everyone's destiny to wake up. Every person in this world, on the planet, one day, their eyes are going to be wide open. Because the truth can never be hidden. And I could have been a clown. I could have done that, deep divers. I could really be a clown if I want. But ain't nobody got time for that. And a lot of people are playing the role of the clown to entertain people. And what happens with a clown is that the clown only has a certain amount of time before the party's over. And for a long time, humanity has been under the spell of the clown. We all were at one point, because we said things like ignorance is bliss, right? So growing up, it was cool for a lot of you to dumb down, drink, do this, do that, stay fast asleep. That was cool. But the shift that's happening is to see that everything is evolving. It's no longer cool to be the clown. Right now, it's cool to wake your ass up and see what's really going on the planet. And that's the irony of it. Wendy, you are appreciated. Thank you. You are appreciated. Smash that like button, deep divers. Hit that super chat. I'm reading every single comment today. We got a whole lot to talk about. All around the world, the shift is happening. All around the world, the shift is happening. All around the world, people are finding out who they really are and stepping back into their true power. It's happening right now, deep divers. Not because I say so, but because it's time for it. And this is the reason why everything happens as people are waking up. What happens? There are more distractions. In fact, the big awakening was supposed to happen in 2020, signifying 2020 vision. It's not a coincidence or an accident that the whole planet was locked down. People were excited about the new decade. Please wake me up. You are appreciated. The shift is happening. Right now, when you realize that people are more hungry for the truth than the lies, all we have to do is celebrate. When you realize that we are in the information age, at the door of the age of Aquarius, it's no longer cool to be ignorant. You see, what's happened is that this planet has graduated, meaning we are leaving an old age. We're entering a whole new age. We're leaving the age of Pisces, which was all about belief. We're moving into the age of Aquarius. So what's happened is that a lot of people, we're going to get into it, deep divers. How you feeling today? I'm reading every single comment, deep divers. Hit that super chat, smash that like button, share the link, deep divers. Ozeon, you are appreciated. When you get to where you always wanted to be and you are not fully satisfied, it means that your purpose is even greater than you could have possibly imagined. Love to all. Happy Lions Gate Portal. Hey, you are appreciated. Happy Lions Gate Portal. Absolutely. You know, a lot of people can feel the shift. Joe Black, you are appreciated. So this shift that's happening is phenomenal. You know, a lot of people are questioning everything. That's number one. And a lot of people are starting to realize that they were right all along. You know, a lot of people already knew about what was going to happen, what was going to come onto the planet. And everything that's happening right now is like a confirmation. We were right all along. And the only way out is in. You see, what is freedom? In this matrix, a lot of people tell you that freedom is being famous but wait a minute. A lot of these so-called famous people, and I truly know that the cat down the road is one of the most famous beings on the planet, deep divers, don't you agree? But a lot of these so-called famous people, they can't say anything. So they are also enslaved. So this is how people are starting to open their eyes to say, actually, you know what? Right now, where I am is beautiful. And that's what I want you to say, deep divers, every single day. Remind yourself of that. Right now, where I am is beautiful. I am thankful. I am grateful for my life. I don't want to be anyone else. Because you see, you were sold a lie. And the lie goes like, hey, become an important person in society. Whether it's a famous celebrity, whether it's someone. What they don't tell you is that the more bigger you become inside of the matrix, the more imprisoned you become by it. And that's the reason why a lot of people with big platforms, they're not saying anything. A lot of people who have a massive platform, you're interacting with so many people. You're interacting with so many people, but where's the message at? They have no message. They got 200 million people they can inspire, but they got nothing to say. So that's why I told you, the matrix is a trap. Because as you get bigger in their world, you become a bigger slave. And that's why Kanye West said, if you say anything, you lose everything. He said, I sold my soul to the devil for a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. Deep divers, smash that like button. and share the video. Let me give a shout out to the one and only Mecca Ann. You are appreciated. Giving thanks, one love. Mecca Ann, you are truly appreciated. Much love to you, Star. Much love to everyone who's here. And that's why I told you, like, the great shift that's happening is to realize how rich you are. You don't need to be in the spotlight, in the matrix, because it's really a trap. That's what I realized. You know, I told you. I was in Hollywood. I got approached. Hey, Ralph, do you want to be part of this TV show? They were about to offer me millions. And I was thinking to say, oh my gosh, this is a big opportunity. I saw the contract. And the guy who was giving me the contract was so persistent to say, hey, Ralph, you know, let's go for dinner. It was in Santa Monica. And he was like, you got to sign this deal. And, you know, I actually cycled there. And I'm like, okay, let me come back to you. And I was thinking, gosh, this is a deal it's hard to refuse, right? But a voice inside of me said it's not the right thing to do, because if I had signed that deal, I would have become a slave. Forget about the millions, Ralph. You got to stay true to yourself. And it was hard. It was hard. So I want to remind you, deep divers, stay true to yourself. Let's raise the frequency. Let's raise the frequency. I want to play you this song, deep divers. And I'm going to come back. There's two ways to live. You can be stressed or you can relax. You can go crazy or take a moment to see what's just happened. The choice is yours to create balance. Just dance to the rhythm of the beat. Time to be free. You can find your way out to live free. It's time to be free. Deep divers, shout out to all of you. Earth is not a globe. You know, a lot of people say that. And I always say, question everything. We won't get into that debate. But like I say, that's what freeing your mind is all about. You have to question everything in this reality. So when I refused that deal, I got my soul back. And every day, people are being presented with a deal to sell their souls. Not in the form of $1 million contract, but in a lifestyle that's not serving them. In a routine that's taking them off the wrong path. And this is the reason why a lot of people finally have a moment of clarity to say, oh my gosh, what have I been doing with my life? And this is the shift that's happening right now. A lot of people are realizing not everything that glitters is gold. Not everything that glitters is gold. And, you know, I'm a laid back Pisces, deep divers. I'm not the kind of person that jumps when someone says jump. I don't say how high. And that's why in the Matrix, I'm not a good player. I'm not someone to follow the rules. Even on YouTube, I'm doing everything in the wrong way. You know, someone said, Ralph, you should have 20 million subscribers by now. I said, if I was someone who was kissing ass, I might have had 20 million by now. But I don't kiss ass, deep divers. And I don't play the game. I create the game. That's a slow motion. I'm reading every single comment, deep divers. How you feeling? Cody Graham, you are appreciated. I don't think awakening is anti-religion. I think it's realizing how much of religion is hidden and everything is connected. What do you think? Absolutely. You know, it's about realizing everything is hidden from you. And you're here to really wake up to the fact that everything you've been told has to be up for questioning. You know, so I'm proof that I'm still making it work out, because the truth will always be more powerful than the lie. Let me repeat that. The truth will always be more powerful than the lie. So I spoke to you about the great inversion. And this is how the inorganic ones keep the matrix going. They have to reverse everything. And that's why when I went on the YouTube homepage, I said, okay, I can see Mr. Beast, right? I can see the people they will promote to you. But I said, okay, that's fine. But just give me one video that's going to help me wake up. They said no. Because I told you, one video is dangerous if it can show you the truth. So this is how a lot of people are starting to wake up, and this is the shift that's happening. People are now starting to see the game is rigged. But when you realize this, people are now beginning to outsmart the game. People are now beginning to outsmart the algorithms. People are now beginning to turn this whole thing upside down on its head. And this is the shift that's happening. People are now able to decode mainstream media, social media. They're now seeing how it works. This has never been done before. This is the reason why the shift is happening. For a long time, we were all caught up in it. Now people are starting to see how it works. And it's a program. And the program was designed in a way to make sure people don't wake up. And when you can see through it, you've already won. How you feeling today, deep divers? Smash that like button. Smash that like button, share the video, hit that super chat. All around the world, the shift is happening. So a lot of people right now, like I said, deep divers, I want to hear from you. Hit that super chat. Let me read your message, because I know you've got a lot to say. You know, a lot of people right now, it's very hard to kind of keep focused because so much is happening all at once. The paradox is that nothing is actually happening, but they have to create an illusion that things are happening and a lot is happening. And this is how the internet lies to you. You might see 1 million videos uploaded every single day on YouTube. But how many of those videos are going to wake you up? How many of those videos are going to bring you back to yourself? And the truth of the story is, if you close your eyes, you've already got a better download. So when you realize that there seems to be a whole rush happening, but when you take a break, like I was in nature today, when you disconnect, you realize that there's nothing happening except what you're creating right now. And that's why I tell you, don't get caught up in the storm, because a lot of people lose themselves in the source, in the so much information, you're overwhelming yourself, in the viral videos, the TikTok dances, all of this stuff. You can lose yourself in the sea of distraction and totally forget who you really are. And that's why the shift that's happening, I see a lot of people taking a break. I see so many people taking a break from all of that. And that's what you need to do. You know, if you have taken a trip into nature today, or you've gone to the forest, congratulations. Because this is the shift that's happening right now. And it's a powerful time we're living in, deep divers. How you feeling today? Much love if you made it here, deep divers. Smash that like button. Hit that super chat. Smash that like button. Hit that super chat. Share the video. I want to read every single message. It's not about me. This is the people's show. Spirit reads, you are appreciated. This shift has caused me to want to do a deep dive in regards to the energy of lust. Do you see lust as lower vibrational? That's a great question. Let's dive into it. Like I say, I want to hear from you, deep divers. I want to read your messages. Don't be shy. The cat down the road is saying, don't be shy, deep divers. When you realize that lust and love are two different things, and in this matrix, a lot of people, they lust, they don't love. And how you differentiate the difference is that lust is when you want to devour and own. Love is when you want to give and share. And we're living in a world where people lust because people are greedy. Lust is greed. Lust is for your own satisfaction and for your own pleasure. And we're living in a lust world. Men lust over women. Women lust over men. And the only way to free yourself is to say, actually, let me remove that superficial illusion and let me find out who someone really is. Let me move into their true authenticity. Instead of asking what I can get from someone, let me ask what I can give. Instead of just seeing someone who is a caricature of themselves, let me find out who they really are. The only way to move away from lust is to start seeing people in their higher nature. We're living in an OnlyFans, Tinder generation. A lot of people only judge you by how you look. They don't even know who the hell you are. And that's why it's so easy to deceive people. People change their face, change their body. So you're falling in love with an illusion. That's not who they really are. That's only the surface. So to love someone is to erase all of that and to actually find out who they really are. That's a great question. Oh, deep divers, I told you. I want to read your messages. I want to smash that like button, deep divers. Hit that super chat. Much love to everyone who's here. You are truly appreciated. How you feeling today, deep divers? You've been out in nature? Honeybee 1981. You are appreciated. Climate control. Equal mind control. Climate, a prevailing condition or set of attitudes in human affairs. Let the universe be your guide, as above, so below. Take care of you. That's a powerful message. You know, and I told you that the weather is changing. The weather is changing. And, you know, the next pandemic, climate change. Now, I told you that we got to remind ourselves, yes, they can manipulate the weather, but also things are heating up on the planet. It's very dry. It's a very dry summer all around the world. People are praying for rain. And it's because of the shift that's happening all around the world. Everything is changing. I told you one day Europe is going to be like Africa. The Antarctica is boiling. This is not a joke. It's actually happening. The weather is increasing in temperature all around the world. But it's not just about climate change they're talking about. It's because the light is coming in. And it's because we're living in a whole new age. You know, let me read every comment first, Deep Divers. Shout out to you. How you feeling today, Deep Divers? You are appreciated. Smash that like button, Deep Divers. Hit that super chat. Metaphysical Mike, you are appreciated. Ralph, I want to express my gratitude to the universe. A loop of neediness, pain, suffering that I have been in for 5 years is being cleared more and more. Today is the most trust I have felt in years. You are appreciated, Metaphysical Mike. Thank you for sharing that message. Much love to everyone who's on this chat. Everyone who's in the live stream. How am I feeling? I feel fantastic, Deep Divers. If I'm sharing with you in live time, that means the universe gave me extra energy. You know, I'm always feeling in a state of balance. You know, I'm never too high. I'm never too low. I'm just in the middle. I'm never like high. I'm never low. I'm just in the middle. That's how I'm feeling, Deep Divers, right? Mika L, the last night you are appreciated. Believe and don't ever be in fear. This is not the end, but mercy, but merely a new beginning. When you start to understand what this realm is, you will begin to create your own narration. What? Slow motion this side. Absolutely. That was powerful right there. That's why I told you. That's what it's always about. You know, what you said is truly powerful. When you start to understand what this realm is, you will begin to create your own narration. That was powerful right there. That's why I told you. You can create your own reality. And that's why you don't have to live in a state of lack. You don't have to think someone is in your way. It's all yours. And the door can be opened when you are ready to walk inside. You know, I used to believe that, hey, someone is holding me back. But I told you, the only one in your way is you. And yes, the game is rigged in the Matrix. At the same time, you can outsmart the Matrix. You can outsmart the algorithms. I told you that Infinite Waters is not supposed to have 2 million subscribers on YouTube. I hope you do know that. Because I was able to hack the Matrix. For me, I wouldn't be surprised if Infinite Waters has 20 million subscribers on YouTube, 30 million, 100 million. The reason why is because I'm able to create anything. There's no obstacle. Nothing is in my way. That's the mindset I have. No one is in my way. So when you realize the kind of power you have, you start to realize and say, hey, Mr. Beast, right? He makes these viral videos. But what is he doing I can't do? Nothing. So you've got to become the star of your own show. You got to become the star of your own show. And you've got to realize that nothing is holding you back. This whole thing is an illusion. And you have to make sure that you realize that. You have to create you've got to create the rules of your own game. Shout out to everyone who's here. Smash that like button, deep divers. Share the video. Smash that like button, deep divers. Share the video. Hit that super chat. And I'm reading every single message, deep divers. I want to hear from you. Wasim, you are appreciated. Thank you, Ralph. Much love. How do I do Samba well? I'm not sure I understand it well. Hey.
On the track.
I'm just getting you in the Samba mood, Wasim. You know, go and find someone you love, go under a tree, and just feel the vibe. You're going to be doing a Samba in no time. So many wonderful deep divers. You're truly appreciated. Truly appreciated. So many wonderful deep divers. I said, hey, let me connect with wonderful deep divers today. And like I said, we're living in such a phenomenal time right now. Such a phenomenal time, because right now, you know, a lot of people know that the end is near for the Matrix. Things are crashing, things are collapsing. And, you know, this is a time where you really want to be as free as you can. because things are going to be around the corner that you got to watch out for. You know, we're in the calm before the storm. And, you know, the shift that's happening is a lot of people now are not placing their eggs in one basket. Studio H, you are appreciated. Feeling a strong connection from Tokyo, you are appreciated. Thank you so much. You see, I'm glad you enjoyed the music, Deep Divers. I'm going to play some more. The shift is happening. When you take a look at so many things around your environment, around the world, when you walk outside, you start to notice that a lot of people are on their phone. And I was out and about and realized that I was also on my phone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, right? And I had to put the phone down for a second. And I'm like, gosh, you know, it's hard to do that right now. And a lot of people don't realize that they didn't give you the phone for you to connect with people. They gave you the phone because that is what they needed to make sure your every move is recorded. A lot of people are now starting to realize this, that you got a choice to make, because we're entering a time where people are now merging with the technology. And in 5 years, people are going to have a mobile phone SIM card inside of them. And the shift that's happening is, you know, a lot of people are saying, actually, before it's too late, let me go back to nature. Before it's too late, let me reconnect back to who I truly am, because there's no Wi-Fi out here, but I swear there's a better connection. And if you've noticed, it's hard to get internet signal in the forest, by the ocean, anywhere that's pure. The bars start to drop. I lived in Topanga Canyon for many years. There is no phone reception in Topanga. And that's because it is one of the greatest nature spaces in the West Coast. No phone reception at all. The frequency is too high. And that's a sign, you know, so we got to remind ourselves, like right now, a lot of people are heading headfirst into the metaverse. We don't even realize that our screen time, you know, on your phone, just check your screen time. And if it's over 5 hours, you want to ask yourself, gosh, how can I reduce it? Because sooner or later, that 5 hours is going to go to 10 hours. The 10 hours is going to go to 15 hours. And before you know it, that's all you're going to know. And the shift that's happening, I'm seeing so many people go to Bali, Tulum, go to nature spaces, go to Thailand, go to South Africa. And a lot of people are starting to rewild. They're starting to go back to their natural habitat. And it's happening. You know, a lot of people right now are getting lost. They are being reborn it's like they're living for the first time. And this is the shift that's happening, because a lot of people have been moved to do this because they realize that it's the only chance they have to get out of this. Go around your city. Take a look around. What are people doing? And you're going to see that a lot of people are distracted. And when you can see this, you got to take a look at your own life, right? And that's what I've done. I say, okay, even though I'm a content creator or I'm uploading videos, but I spend so much time in nature every single day, because I know that's the only salvation. That's the only way out, and this is the shift that's happening. I was watching a video of a guy building a house from scratch. And these are the skills you're going to need in the new earth. Can you build a house? Can you make a home? Can you grow your own fruits and vegetables? These are the skills you're going to need. You see, everything you were taught in school is no longer necessary for your evolution. What is necessary is us learning survival skills, community skills. And this is the revolution that's happening right now. A lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, you see how the inorganic ones tricked you is that they taught you about irrelevant things. We were supposed to be learning about how to build stuff, how to grow stuff, not about that nonsense they were teaching us. So this is what's happening on the planet. People are saying, okay, if I was to be in a forest, how can I start a fire? How can I feed myself? This is what we have to know, because this is the shift that's happening. When you realize that a lot of people can feel something is going to happen in October, November, and it's really going to kick off in January. It's on the cards. And a lot of people are getting ready for that. So when it comes, it's not going to affect them, because it's going to come. You see, a lot of people don't realize that there are two forces on the planet. And there is a benevolent force, a malevolent force. There's always two forces on the planet. And for a long time, the force of deception has been winning, has been ruling over millions of people. But now the force of truth is overpowering the force of lies. This is the time we're in right now. Tables have been turned because we're in a whole new age. You see, that everything is favoring the truth right now. People want to know the truth. People are waking up. And this is the great shift that's happening. It's no longer cool to be ignorant. A lot of people, entertainers, a lot of people, celebrities, a lot of people in positions of influence, you might think, oh, they're so ignorant. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. They are actors. They're pretending they don't know what's going on. But a lot of these people are very awake and aware. They know what's going on. But they have to dumb you down But when they go home, they're watching Infinite Waters. When they go home, they're reading books on the occult. When they go home, they're reading the Kabbalah. When they go home, they're into the deep esoteric knowledge. So the reason why is because the only way you can create your own reality is waking up from the matrix. If you don't wake up, you will be a slave. If you don't wake up, you will be a slave. So like I told you, the shift that's happening is millions of people all around the world are starting to wake up. And there's this tug of war that's happening. One side is saying, hey, go back to sleep. One side is saying, wake up. And humanity is in a tug of war right now. It's a battle for the hearts and minds of the people. And, you know, you can get out of that tug of war. And it's beautiful when you do. When you realize that right now, I'm going to become my own guru. Right now, I'm going to create my own universe. Right now, I'm going to create my own reality. They've given you people to idolize and worship when you should be putting yourself on the throne. You should be saying, actually, I'm the superstar. Actually, I am worthy. And this is the shift that's happening. I'm working when I was younger in a library. We're going to get into that story. Deep divers, smash that like button. Let's raise the frequency a bit. Let's give thanks. Let's raise the frequency because we got a whole lot to talk about. Smash that like button. Hit that super chat. And I want to hear from you. I'm reading every message. I want to hear from you. So many wonderful deep divers who are here. All around the world, the shift is happening. The shift is happening. Let me mastermind, you are appreciated. Thank you for that. Let's raise the frequency. Let's raise the frequency. I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here. Happy. manifest whatever you want, to be whatever you want to be. It's a choice. Freedom is a must. We have to become the spoon. Raising the frequency, deep divers. How you feeling today? Smash that like button, share the video, deep divers. The shift is happening. The shift is happening all around the world. So I got a good memory, deep divers. I'm working in a library, and my co-worker, we're talking about wealth. We're talking about, okay, you know, we're told about wealth. We're told about the richest man in the world, this and that. And he says something to me. He says, how much can you eat, Ralph? I said, what do you mean? He said, how much can you eat at one time? I said, not a lot. And this is how the matrix is. You see, how much can you eat, deep divers? You can't eat a whole lot until you're full, right? And you can only eat a certain amount every single day unless you're going to make yourself sick. So how much food can you eat? How much food can you buy? So when you realize this, everything begins to become clear. The wealthiest man on the planet and you can eat the same thing. And that's all you need. So when you realize this, you realize, okay, I am wealthy. You see, a lot of people have been told, and I did the video about signs from the universe. Slauson. A woman was speeding in LA, and condolences to the 6 people who lost their lives, to their families. In a blink of an eye, her entire life changed. So did 6 other people's. At that point in time, doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank, how famous you are, your whole life has changed. And that's the reality of life, where we have to realize that in a blink of an eye, your entire life can change. And that's why the ancients knew that everybody comes into this dimension to learn different lessons, and everyone has a different itinerary. Not everyone is here for the same reason, or here to learn the same lesson, or even here for the same amount of time. And that's why it's useless, pointless, to compare your life with someone else's, because you have no idea what they came here to do and what lessons are going to come their way. That's why I say don't envy anyone, because you don't know what they're going through, what they've been through, or what they're going to go through. Some people have had it all and they've lost it all. Some people have nothing today, and tomorrow they're going to have everything. That's how it works. And that's why the universe is always reminding us to humble ourselves. And that's why the shift is happening, because a lot of people are now staying true to themselves. I told you, even on YouTube, I'm not playing the YouTube game. I'm not doing what they want me to do. You know, they wanted to turn me into a superstar on YouTube. I'm already a superstar. But the algorithm was pushing me hard around 2013, right? All of my videos were going viral. But the problem is, Infinite Waters was waking up too many people. They said, oh shit. And they realized that if we let people like Infinite Waters keep going viral, every single person on the planet is going to be wide awake. And it's because I didn't change my tune. If you go back 5 years, 7 years, I'm still talking about the Great Awakening. They thought I was going to stop. They thought I was going to be a Mr. Beast. I could do those videos. I could do those videos. In fact, I'll be going even bigger than Mr. Beast. If I wanted to play that role, I could play that role. Because like I told you, and like Shakespeare told you, the whole world is a stage. And everyone is acting. And a lot of people in this matrix are acting. In other words, they're kissing us, trying to do everything just to fit in. I'm the complete opposite. And that's why I'm so free. The shift is happening. So I spoke to you about this whole new world we're living in. There's a conflict happening out there. There's a war happening out there, not just between Israel and Palestine or Russia and Ukraine, but the war that's going on, and the biggest war is the war people have within themselves. And until people make peace, there is always going to be a war on the outside. You see, one war is distraction. One war is ignorance. One war is not wanting to wake up. Like I told you, 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, you could get away with being ignorant. You had an excuse. There's no information. But in this new world where information is everywhere, the information age, unless you've been living under a rock, you would have stumbled across some information that might make you raise your eyebrows and say, oh my gosh, what's going on? And a lot of people, like I told you, a lot of people are waking up. They may not tell you. You may not even know. But there is a tremendous shift happening on the planet. Like I told you, a lot of people are still caught up in characters, acting, but they're starting to wake up themselves. And it's happening, and it's only going to multiply. The reason why, it's not because I say so. It's because people no longer believe in Santa Claus. When your mother told you the tooth fairy, she was the one putting the money under the pillow. Oh my gosh. At one point you believed it was the tooth fairy. But as you get older, you realize it was your mom doing that. Well, that's what's happening on the planet. People are realizing this. Oh, how's my car doing? Oh, deep divers, I told you my car got stolen. But don't worry, the universe blessed me tenfold. right? And like I told you, in the Matrix, things go missing. But one thing that you can never lose is your uniqueness and your divine essence. So I kept it moving. Everything is fantastic. The shift is happening, deep divers. How you feeling today? How you feeling today, deep divers? Smash that like button, deep divers. I want to play you a song. I was given a song by a great artist, and I'll play it for you. In the meantime, smash that like button, share the link. And this song really talks about the shift that is happening. Smash that like button, deep divers. Hit that super chat.
We live in a society where people hate their jobs, media and wrong nutrition take away our faith in God. They changing our thoughts, how can you say this ain't a plot? And if we don't react, we can expect that our brains will rot. See, every one of us got a purpose, now go and find it. Actually, you don't have to look for it if you're open-minded. Everything's connected, but the way we live is so divided. I'm just trying to enlighten you, cause the human folk is blinded. Your thoughts are responsible for how you perceive your life. Humans got different opinions, so do what you believe is right. Religions were invented to control and to make people fight. Why should I go to church? I just talk to God if I need advice. Fuck the separation, we're supposed to be a unity. Too many shady intentions, no one cares about you and me. I became suspicious, don't even eat the food I used to eat. Don't get manipulated and be careful what you choose to be. People always tell you what you can, but it's wrong. You should never really give a damn if you're strong. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. No matter what they say, hold on to your dream, cause anything is possible as long as you breathe. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Look, if you wanna achieve something, you don't need massive luck. If it's something you really want, then all you need to have is guts. Your subconscious mind and thoughts are shaping your reality, so own it yourself if you ain't satisfied with your salary. See, everything you do should be done with enthusiasm. Love is important too, and do never ever lose your passion. Enjoy the moment and stay away from things you can't control, and focus on the news if you really want to expand your soul. They only show us all the negative things that happen now. The problem we have is the false knowledge that's getting passed around. All these people who control the world are really selfish beasts, making us insecure and taking away our self-esteem. I'm the only person I know who questions his existence. Maybe it's my purpose to spread the truth with explicit wisdom. I will be glad if I could make this planet a better place. And if you got the same intention, then you shouldn't hesitate. People always tell you what you can, but it's wrong. You should never really give a damn if you're strong. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. No matter what they say, hold on to your dream, cause anything is possible as long as you breathe. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Start to live in harmony and stop to live in doubt and fear. Find a reason to smile instead of drowning in 1,000 tears. Ask your heart for advice so you won't regret your chosen path. Everybody needs motivation, you can't be too old for that. Showing gratitude is necessary for your future goals. You need to learn from your losses, but you should never lose your hope. Satan was created by humans to make us feel afraid. They're trying to confuse us so we don't even know what's real and fake. Listen closely to your heart so no one can control your mind. Don't believe everything just cause you hear it from an older guy. Don't get me wrong, I don't say that everything you've been told's a lie, but there are a lot of people who wanna say your soul is mine. You gotta protect it, ensure that your heart is guiding you. If you follow your intuition, it's easy to find the truth. Don't let your ego hinder you from living your life in peace. You will never reach your full potential if your mind is weak. People always tell you what you can, but it's wrong. You should never really give a damn if you're strong. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. No matter what they say, hold on to your dream, cause anything is possible as long as you breathe. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. People always tell you what you can, but it's wrong. You should never really give a damn if you're strong. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart.
Okay, Steve, you are appreciated. Thank you for that song. Shout out to everyone who's here, deep divers. Isaac, you are appreciated. Diving deep since 2016. Love and appreciate you, brother. Hey, you are appreciated. Deep divers, everyone who's on this chat, you are truly appreciated. And I want to hear from you, right? The shift is happening. You know, a story begins to fall apart when you no longer believe in it. And that's what's happening on the planet. This is the reason why the shift is happening, because the story you were told is no longer believable. And this is the reason why people are rewriting the story and they're narrating the story. They're taking back the power. Egbert Fernandez, you are appreciated. Thank you for that gift. Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers, right? So one of the things I can see happening, one of the things I can see happening is that so many people right now are truly stepping into their power. One of the things I can see happening right now is that so many people are no longer choosing to believe in a story not serving them. And this is why everything is crumbling in the matrix. You know, for so long, people have been believing everything. And now the story has holes inside of it. Pages are missing. And this is the reason why the shift is happening. Simply because people are no longer believing the story. And this is our opportunity to create a whole new story of truth, love, elevation. And that's the reason why the shift is happening. We can only go up from here, deep divers. We can only elevate from here. And, you know, each and every one of you are a reason why this thing is crumbling. Each and every one of you are a reason why the new earth is here. Once again, everyone you see out there is going through some kind of awakening, even if it doesn't look like it. Everyone you see out there is going through some kind of awakening. They may not tell you, but trust me, it's happening. That's why I don't look down on anyone, because I know that it's the time for it. It's the time where people are going in their bag. People are starting to question things, because the old way is no longer valid. The old way is no longer sustainable. The old way hasn't gotten us anywhere. So many wonderful deep divers who are here. You're truly appreciated, deep divers. Chris Anthony, thank you so much for that. Ralph, you've gotten me through a lot lately. I share your videos with my friends when they're feeling down, and they always appreciate it. So much love and appreciation for you. You are appreciated, Chris Anthony. The shift is happening. You know, I spoke to you about how we're in the greatest time ever. But just because we're in the greatest time, it doesn't mean that everything is going to be peaceful. We are in the final endgame. And this is the reason why in the last days of the matrix, of the system, a lot of things will be happening. And the good news is that people aren't afraid. You know, a lot of people are not afraid Because a lot of people know that fear in itself is a trap. Anytime you are afraid, you hand over your power. Anytime you are afraid, you feel like a victim. Anytime you are afraid, you lose the truth of who you really are, which is love. And love is never afraid. And this is why the shift is happening. People are no longer afraid. And especially over the last few years, people have been through so much. It's like they're not afraid of anything. And this is the reason why the shift is happening. Because people have been through hell. Now there's only time for heaven. And now there's only time for elevation. We've already been so low. There's only time to elevate right now. There's only time to wake up to who you really are. And that's what's happening. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. Smash that like button, deep divers. Smash that like button and share the link. Heal thyself. That's all we got to do. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. Soulful. You are appreciated. Soulful 2767. As I was about to type this message, thanking how much you've shifted my life and continue to, a man gave AirPods for free. My blessings are being tripled. Thank you, Ralph. You're a real revolutionary. Hey, you are appreciated. I appreciate you. You know, and for me, the shift is happening. You see, let me tell you this. Each and every one of us are revolutionaries. If you are freeing your mind from the matrix, you're a revolutionary. And one thing I wrote down is the old way was dying for the cause. But you see, the new earth, you live for the cause. There are no martyrs in the new earth. There are no martyrs in the new earth. The reason why is because there is nothing to die for. We're celebrating. And we aren't struggling to make it. We already made it. And this is the new earth mindset. Everyone is a winner. And it's not about one person. It's not about me or the cat down the road. It's about you. And you realizing, just as I am powerful, so are you. Everyone holds the same power in the new earth. Everyone holds the same power in the new earth. And this is the shift that's happening. The old way is hierarchy. And this is the old paradigm which we're leaving. I'm better than you. I'm the CEO. You're just the janitor. That's the old paradigm. In the new earth, everyone's a king. Everyone's a queen. And this is the shift that's happening. And that's why when I meet people, it's not just about me. It's about you as well. Because we're moving out of people feeling that they are unworthy. No, you are worthy. You are as worthy as the biggest celebrity, the prime minister, the president. You are as worthy as those people, and even more worthy. So the shift that's happening is a lot of people are no longer acting small, playing small, thinking small. You got to carry yourself like a queen, like a king, and you have to put yourself on the throne. We are all royalty. And this is the shift that's happening. You know, when you start to carry yourself like that, new doors get opened for you. We've got to remind ourselves there is so much for everybody. And much of the world has only been shown death and destruction and distraction. Just imagine what the world is waiting to see. Because there has been so much which has been hidden, people have been lied to, that we haven't even seen what it looks like for people to share from an awakened, empowered state. And that is coming. I'm already starting it, and it's going to grow more. So if you imagine what is in the mainstream, being conscious and awake and aware, what is that going to do? And it's coming. It's already here. And it's going to grow and grow. And this is the reason why the shift is happening. Because you see, sometimes people say, Ralph, you repeat yourself. And I tell them, that's how you reprogram the subconscious mind. Repetition. But I say, actually, I don't repeat myself enough. I think the matrix repeats itself. Because it's been giving you the same thing every single day. And you've been eating it up. I'm giving you something totally different. I'm the glitch. Lydia Hill, you are appreciated. You mentioned something big is going to happen in October, November, and next year. Can you say what it is? Thanks for your inspiring words. Hey, you are appreciated. Absolutely. Much love to all of you wonderful deep divers. Share the video, hit that like button, hit that super chat, give thanks. It always happens in a pattern. When the sun is out, it's very hard to tell people to stay indoors because it's too hot. But as it starts to get colder and colder, that's when things really get interesting. And over the last few years, January has been utter hell for a lot of people. But it starts around October. Oh, something just came up. Another outbreak. Monkeypox. It's going to be something else. But you have to realize that a lot of people are no longer afraid. And because of this, the inorganic ones have to get something that makes you afraid. Because what they were doing before, people said, I'm not afraid of that. And as you can see, people are getting on with their own lives. But some people are still afraid, as you can see. And what is coming is something which is not going to make you afraid, but it's going to make you, it's going to inconvenience you. And it's not going to be in the old way they've been doing it, but it's going to be to do with the technology you're using. You see, we often think, shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers. Like I said, a lot of people walking around with their phone. What happens if your phone cannot switch on? A lot of people will feel afraid, anxious. So when you realize that a lot of people have become addicted to the Apple, the technology they use, but what happens when that technology is no longer available? It's a good thing for a lot of people. But a lot of people as well won't know what to do without TikTok. They won't know what to do without the internet. They gave you the experiments. YouTube went down. Facebook went down. Instagram went down. A lot of people were panicking. It only went down for a few hours. What happens when it goes out for 6 months? And that's why I told you that. Let me read some comments, deep divers. You know, much love to each and every one of you deep divers. Iberian girl, you are appreciated. You speak true. Thank you. An awakening is stirring. An awakening is stirring in us all, and the apocalypse is internal, which creates the external veil, tearing in and out. Thank you, Iberian girl. So many wonderful deep divers who are here, deep divers. You are appreciated. Defunk, bro, love is the solution. Absolutely. I like that. Love is the solution for the evolution. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why, you know, every day, one of the most powerful things I've been doing is to really learn to be alone. Learn to sit with your emotions. Learn to leave the crowd, you know, because this is the trap a lot of people find themselves in. A lot of people can't think for themselves. A lot of people don't know what to do if their friends aren't around them. They can't even be with themselves for 1 minute. And if you can learn to do that, you're going to be okay. Because once you've mastered your own emotions, you've done the shadow work, you can withstand anything. The people who are going to have problems with what's coming are the people who are afraid to be with themselves. And that's why when everything happened over the last few years, some people were fine. Some people were great because they were able to already enjoy their own company. And they could do other things. They were already tapping in. And that's why it was a great experience. And this is the reason why you have to be seeing that, let me not get so addicted to do what everyone else is doing on the planet. Let me not be around people who are just distractions. If you're not helping me evolve, you're a distraction. Humanity, the shift is happening all around the world. We've got this, that's the good news. Millions of people are waking up. Millions. Pete N, you are appreciated. We've got this. Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to tell you this. Continue to speak about your truth. Continue to speak even if your voice shakes, because this is how you bring your reality into existence. Many people in the Matrix will talk about everything except what really matters. And the reason why they won't talk about the truth is because the truth will expose what you're doing. It exposes everything. The lie keeps you there. And a lot of people would rather a comforting lie than an unpleasant truth. But the truth always sets you free. That's the great paradox. And this is the reason why you've got a lot of clowns around. Simply because they're still running away from the truth. They don't want to face the truth, but they know the truth is coming. They're buying time. And that's the good news. It's going to find them. It's going to find you like it found me. And it's going to wake you up to what's really going on in here and out there. And just like an alcoholic, you can drink and everything feels great. But one day you're going to have to get sober. You're going to have to face the music. And humanity is going to have to face the music, whether it wants to or not. And a lot of people who are so plugged in the matrix, they're going to have their moment of truth. So many wonderful deep divers who are here. Smash that like button, deep divers. Share the video. Hit that super chat. Give thanks. You are appreciated. Everyone who's here, much love to all of you. Good energy, good vibes, Josie. You are appreciated. I watch your videos every morning. I have been going through a lot mentally and spiritually, and you have been inspiring me to keep my head up. Hey, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. You know, and that's why I share with you, deep divers. You know, that's why I do these live streams, because I'm humbled and I'm amazed just to see how many amazing deep divers there are who are out there. So many wonderful beings who are truly doing great things, you know, and that's the whole thing. You know, we've got to realize that the shift that's happening, it's not about you being awake and aware and having no fun. No, that's when the fun begins. You see, nothing is more powerful than when you are awake and aware and you're doing a little samba, baby. Because that's when the real fun begins. So this is the shift that's happening. A lot of people are enjoying themselves because that's what we came here to do. They are living it up. They are living their best life, traveling, seeing new places, being in love, all of these things. At the same time, now it's even better. Why is it better? Because now you know who you are. And that's the whole thing. You can have fun out here, but when you know who you are, it's even more fun. And that's the reason why it's amazing when you realize this video game can work in your favor. You can become player one and everything can align for you. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing on a Monday morning, a Tuesday morning, a Wednesday morning. You can create your own reality. And this is what people are waking up to. It's amazing. The shift is happening. Lanson, you are appreciated. Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers. Smash that like button. Hit that super chat. Give thanks. Lanson B. Jones, you are appreciated. Love your energy and light you share. It's contagious, full of love. Keep being a lighthouse and raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the prana. Always. And this is the shift that's happening. You know, I want to remind you, deep divers, you have a voice. Use it. And you don't have to do what I'm doing, but put out your truth to the world because it matters. It can shift this whole thing around. A lot of people said, who am I? Who am I to be great? Who am I? I'm just one person. But it's only ever taken one candle to light 1,000. And this is the shift that's happening. Do you know how much nonsense there is on the internet, in the world, on the news? So why are you giving yourself such a hard time to speak your truth? Slow motion this side. I told you. I was looking at the YouTube homepage and I was waiting for one video on awakening. I couldn't find it. And I said, okay, I can see the game in the Matrix. They're trying to hide the truth. And all of the videos are there to distract you, to take you away from yourself. So why are you giving yourself such a hard time when you are keeping it real? You should be putting yourself on the throne, you are braver, stronger than most people out there. Because it's easy to be a clown. I could do what they're doing, dress up like a clown, and just do things for attention. I could do that. But the question is, am I keeping it real with myself? Or am I being an actor? I've already been there, done that when I was like 17, but I moved out of that. And I said, I want to keep it real. And this is the shift that's happening. Deep divers, we are living in a phenomenal time. Remind yourself you can create the world you've always wanted to live in. The awakening is real. It's happening. So many wonderful deep divers who are here. Deep divers, you know, I just want to say, I love all of you. You are appreciated. Thank you to everyone who's been on this powerful, powerful live stream, right? But remind yourself, you matter. You are an important piece in this puzzle. And when you start realizing this, you start to realize what you do can move mountains. I realized it. I got so powerful that they had to hide my videos from the search engine. You do know every one of my videos back in the day would get 5 million views, 6 million views. But that's what happens when you know thyself. Everybody wants to listen. And 3 things that can never be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Deep divers. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. I love all of you deep divers. Let's rock out. Thank you. Smash that like button, deep divers. Hit that super chat and share this video. I'm gonna re-listen to this. We're gonna go 80s. And wait a minute. Have you heard that song Summer? More next week, deep divers. I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. you already want. It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here. It's a choice. So happy to manifest whatever you want, to be whatever you want. It's a choice. Freedom is a must. We have to become the spoon. We have to become the spoon. I love all of you deep divers. Much love to everyone who was here. Powerful show. Much love, deep divers. You are amazing. One love. We out. Peace.